Doctor Who is dead this year. It's official. I performed the post-mortem.
Yep. Cause of death, a surplus of national moments.
With Series 10 not out until 2017 and a mere single special out this year, we're left with the least amount of Doctor Who since 2004, when there was no Doctor Who. Good job we have Big Finish, but wait, no, because Big Finish isn't Doctor Who. Which is surprising really, considering David Tennant's in it, and Colin Baker's in it, and the Daleks are in it, and the Daleks are in it, and the Daleks are in it. Okay, I'm gonna be straight with you all here, because I can already sense you about to throw your keyboards at the wall with rage. Wait, no! There we go. So here's what I mean when I say this, just so that we're all clear. Big Finish is not Doctor Who. Wait! Big Finish is not Doctor Who. It's a part of it. Just as Torchwood and Sarah Jane Adventures and Class and the books and the magazines are all part of that universe. Doctor Who is that show that we watch on the telly on Saturdays with that angry Scottish bloke. It's the family show at the core of this brand. That's right, it's a family show, as our audience are only too happy to remind us. And we all know what family means. It's something that's accessible to everyone. Now, I can't imagine a family sitting around a radio listening to Scherzo or Dark Eyes. And I'm not saying Big Finish is bad because of that. In fact, I'm not saying Big Finish is bad at all. And remember, this is coming from someone who spent well over £100 this year on their stuff. Big Finish are being very sensible in that they produce and aim their content at the only people who can afford it, and that's the grown-up fans. The issue is, because it's not family-orientated Doctor Who, it can't fill the void that the official show is left. So please can we not pretend otherwise? I mean, look at the first 2 issues we had of Doctor Who magazine this year. Both covers are dominated by Big Finish on the front and the back. It's not a bad thing, but it hammers home the reality that this is all we've got now. This is the front line, the face of the brand, and yet to the family there's this paywall to some pretty high concept, complex stuff. To the family. It's not an alternative, it's more like compensation, except you pay for it. So why are we being told that it is? And why are we being told that Series 10 being delayed is a good thing? And why weren't we told sooner? And why are we being told that having the Olympics in the same year as Doctor Who would be physically impossible? Stop spinning, okay? Stop spinning! Good grief, the spinners everywhere. It's not just being told that we've got Big Finish and Class to look forward to, which aren't even aimed at the target audience of the show. Apparently, it's also giving Stephen more time to work on the scripts. But that's a lie as well. He's not. That's ploppers. He's got Sherlock Series 4 to write. He's spending as much time dedicated to writing Series 10 as he was for Series 9 and Series 8 and Series 7 and Series 6 and Series 5. Wow, he has been around for a long time. And Peter is off directing HBO's Veep, which he, and therefore Stephen, would have known about last year, back when they were telling us with absolute certainty that there would be a full series in 2016 of BBC TV's Doctor Who. So, why the deceit, guys? Come on, you can tell us, we're your fans. But it's this comment that takes a flipping biscuit. Sorry, Richard. From Charlotte Moore, who's now the commissioner of all BBC television, which Radio Times describes as, I shit you not, a super controller. This is the most catastrophically stupid, patronising thing anyone in television has ever said, ever. Oh, I'm sorry, you can't have Doctor Who this year because it'll be too much for your tiny little brains to comprehend. All of that is, of course, spin. A pretty flimsy game of spin, but spin all the same. The terrifying thing is, people actually seem to be buying into it. Look, I don't want an uproar. I'm not asking for a revolution. I'm just a little bit concerned that no one seems to be calling out the bold-faced lies of a show that's aimed at families, where teaching morals is a good thing, and a good example of a moral is don't lie. Am I the only one that's seeing the issue here, or...? Doctor Who is in danger of losing trust with its audience in a web of deceit. I honestly would have been happy if they'd just been upfront and truthful with us. I'd have had so much respect if they'd just, put up their hands and gone, actually, do you know what? Stephen has other commitments, Peter wants to direct Veep, and the production team are getting pretty tired. We'd still all have kept with it because, we're fans. The only people that actually care about this. But no, apparently everything is fine, apparently everything is okay, apparently we should be grateful. Grateful? Grateful? If any other show had decided to hightail it for a year or two and chalked it up to national events, there'd be uproar, especially considering this is meant to be a global phenomenon. We're sorry, there's no news for the rest of this year because the BBC are broadcasting so much quality drama. You'll have to find out the weather by going online or looking out the window! So to conclude, everyone wants you to think that everything is fine and dandy, but the reality is, Big Finish is not Doctor Who, Class is not Doctor Who, and if you're a kid that likes this show, then oh well, it looks like no one cares about you.
I've met some of the closest people I'm with because of the show, and it's so difficult to imagine not just the show not existing, but to not have these people in my life.